Amazing, so this is how a Cyclops after the explosion looks like. Jesus Christ, look at the tail, look at the engine section, it is completely torn apart. So, hello comrades and welcome back to another awesome Subnautica news video, and today we are going to look through some amazing new stuff that has been going on in Subnautica lately. Now, first of all, I want to start I guess with the most simple ones, and this is a data box. Now, what is a data box? For example, if you encounter swimming in the whole Subnautica's world some sort of a fragment that does not have his own textures, for example a compass, it will look as a data box, and it will look just like that, just as normal simple box. When you open it, inside you shall find a small chip with encrypted information. It should show you a small animation how we take the chip, examine it and put it in our pocket. Now we can construct new items, compasses, CMOFs and many more. These pictures are taken from Trello webpage. I will leave the link in the description if you, for example, want to look at them yourselves. But now let's just hop inside the Subnautica and look for ourselves how these data boxes look in the game. So I was searching for the data box for quite a while, and I think I found a compass. Now this is the first time I will, I guess, open this one, and yeah, so I guess we're going to hide the hood or like that, and let's just open that thing. Oh wow, all right. So I think this is that little chip that we need to take for a compass, so that way we can actually make a compass. Oh wow, this is the first time I saw this small animation, and this looks actually pretty amazing. So I guess we're done with the data boxes. Now, before we jump straight into the most awesome part of this video, I want to show you new raw material textures. I have no idea what they are, but apparently 5 of them are done: aluminum oxide, mercury ore, silver ore, sulfur and lithium. And these are all here. Here are 3 and here are 2. So yeah, these looks actually they look actually really amazing. Now, I want you to see how the damaged Cyclops looks like in the game. Now, do you remember a few days ago I made a video how the Cyclops is being destroyed? And the video was pretty okay, the whole animation was pretty alright, and if you remember and if you watched that video, the whole sequence of destroying the Cyclops was starting in the tail, in the back of his tail. And as you can see here, the most damaged part actually is the tail. And well, I guess it's an easy explanation, because the engine of the Cyclops is in the back. Here is the rotor, here are the, I guess they're called fins, and they are turning. And yeah, this is how the Cyclops that's been damaged looks like. Now again, I will leave the links in the description so you can actually go and see them for yourselves. Now, one more awesome thing that I wanted to emphasize. Now, as you can see, this version of the game is actually Russian. As you can see here, it says glubina, that means depth. Now, that's actually really amazing, because if you go to this Trello webpage, a guy called Sergey Solovyov has actually implemented this card, attached this card, and yeah, apparently he's Russian, because he is playing on a Russian version of Subnautica. And as you can see here, it says Rani Dostup. That means early access, and that's actually really awesome. So yeah, this is how the damaged Cyclops looks like. Yes, at night it looks amazing. As you can see, these LED lamps are still working, and they are illuminating the part of a damaged vehicle, of the damaged engine, and it just looks awesome. So yeah, I guess the whole destroy the Cyclops animation will be maybe polished a little bit more. And yeah, because if you remember, I made a video and I said that it was a little bit disappointing, and I hope they will, because now what I see how this damaged Cyclops looks like, I'm so happy. It looks amazing. It looks so detailed that I don't have words to say more. It looks awesome. It looks really amazing. Now, before we end this video, let's go back to Subnautica and let's experience one more awesome thing. Now, what I want to do, I want to spawn a Cyclops, and that's actually pretty easy. And yeah, it's actually spawning pretty fast in this mod. And yeah, let's go inside it. And all right, and it should say Captain, all systems. Yeah, everything is working, and now we are in a Cyclops, and it is not damaged. It is working correctly. Everything is in order. The engine is running. And now, what I want to do, I want to enter one console command that is it's actually VFX Cyclops smoke effect 01. All right, so it should set the smoke effect in the Cyclops to 0.1, and yeah, it does not look very awesome. Now let's set it. Okay, now it's getting a little bit more darker. Now we can see a little bit more smoke in the Cyclops. Do we? Now let's set it a little bit more. Let's set it now. Okay, now the smoke is getting a little bit bigger and bigger and thicker, and let's set it to 4. And yes, now clearly we can see that there is something wrong with a Cyclops. It's being damaged by a Sea Dragon Leviathan, maybe a Reaper Leviathan. Now let's set it back to 5. Okay, now clearly there is something wrong, and yeah, it's hard. It's getting harder to see what's going on. Let's go. Ooh, the engine room. Yes. Now let's set it to 6, and yeah, few more. Okay, let's set it to 7. Yeah. If we set it to 8 or 9, I guess we won't be able to see clearly. And yeah, this is how the smoke animation looks in the Cyclops. It's actually looks awesome. Now it's at 8, and it is barely, I can barely see anything. Now let's set it to 9, and if I set it to 1, all right, now it is completely, I cannot see anything. Now what I want to do is I want to get out. Okay, I can actually. No, I need to set it to 0.8, I guess, so that way we can get out, and I want to see how it looks from outside. Now, the ladder is here, and now lead the Cyclops. Let's set it back to 1, and let's lead the Cyclops. What? Okay, so apparently if we lead the Cyclops, there is no smoke animation. We cannot see the smoke animation inside, and that's actually really well, I guess it's again in the progress of making, and I understand completely the game developers. But yeah, this is how the Cyclops is going to get destroyed. Oh, okay, and we're inside. We cannot see pretty much anything. And yeah, it will start smoking. The smoke will be getting bigger and bigger. Eventually, it will be destroyed. And yeah, it will look like as those pictures that I have already shown you in the Trello webpage. Now, all right. So, comrades, I think this is going to be the end of this episode. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you actually did enjoy this episode, you are always welcome to press a bell icon on this channel, just as shown in the video. That way you will get a notification that I'm uploading a new video, and I am doing that pretty much every single day. And yeah, comrades, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, consider becoming a comrade. And as always, I will see you all tomorrow in the next episode. Bye!